Welcome back, guys, to another Storm Games base build. Today I've got the first mini to come, vector builds. And this one I'm going to call the Bowl. See why here in a minute. Let's go ahead and take a walk around so you guys can see. Looks like, as you can see, I've used metal floors as walls. Cool thing you can do with vector building. And I've got the sideways garage doors so that they open up. Oops. Sideways. This is nice because you can get some of the bigger vehicles in here. The purpose for this one, though, was that I've created a ramp system here to get up to that level where the windows are to shoot out. And I noticed right away with a regular garage door, the minute my wheels went up the ramp, regardless if the vehicle could fit through, normally it wouldn't fit through because I was starting to go up as soon as I went in the door. Well, since then I've actually pulled back the entry. Instead of putting it right up against the metal floors there, I've actually moved it back a little bit, and I decided to go ahead and use the sideways garage doors. That way I can pull whatever I want in here. I could actually get a Ural if I wanted to. I could pull a Ural in here and get it up the ramp, which you would not be able to do with even a normal door set this far back from the ramp. So take you in here. The bottom part, pretty plain. Area to park vehicles. I got a normal garage door here to get them in. Obviously you're not going to be able to get them through here unless you kind of like angle them off the ramp and jump them off, but you're not going to do that. Here we can pull vehicles up, and the main reason is so I could pull like a GPK Hummer mounted into, or maybe the Hummer with the mounted 240, or the armored SUV with the chain gun on it. I could pull it up here and then be able to shoot out these windows. You know, you just pull it up here, nose it into here, button the nose up right up here, and you can shoot out these windows. I've got it angled a little bit here so that way I could kind of pull it around and broadside the vehicle and then get a little bit more of a angle out the window there. Here you're already broadsided, and there either you can pull up and then broadside the vehicle, or just pull it up and nose the vehicle out that way and back it up and then shoot out the window. I would go ahead and show you with a vehicle, but mine got destroyed by AI. I had it parked outside, and yeah, had a little bit of an AI debacle with that. So haven't went and bought another one, and I just want to get the video shot. So here's the big highlight to the base, though. I used metal floors, and as you can see, they're not all of them are buttoned up next to each other with the snapping. Main thing was to snap them to the walls above. This one I didn't, because here I can actually see out. Can't really shoot out here. I can shoot out this little corner here just fine. But I was going to put another wall here, maybe flip a wall upside down that you can do with vector building, and level this off so it looks good. But then after looking at it, I decided I liked it there, because then if I'm coming down off of the roof here, I've got a little bit of a window here to see if anybody's followed me to my base or that kind of thing, which is nice. Again, I'm on a PvE server, so that's not a huge deal, but, you know, it's always good to know if there's AI. AI vehicles actually roam up and down this road quite frequently to get over to Cortisol. I'll show you where I'm at. I'm actually right here. Cortisol is a big hub for AI vehicles, and they tend to travel from these two cities using this road. So this is having that little peak out there is nice to have. Go ahead and open the door here and show you why we call it the bowl. Now this is just my little locked room. That way I can come down off of the roof. I can have my roof access, but I can have it locked, so nobody actually can get into my base through my roof. Always good to have. Again, don't have to worry about it on a PvE server, but it's always nice to build with the habit of that, because not everybody's honest on PvE servers. You know, you get a lot of people a lot of trolls that log in just to wreak havoc on bases, knowing that people build them with the fact that they're on a PvE server in mind. So I tend to protect myself regardless. Now this is why we call it the bowl. We actually, I expanded this a bit. It was going to be a little bit lesser of a bowl, just for a little bird to be able to land in here. Then I thought, you know what? I like to fly the Black Hawks. It would be nice to have a bowl big enough to land a Black Hawk in. And as you can see, I landed a Black Hawk here. Let's see. Get in here. Just turn on my propellers here so you can see that I'm not bouncing around or anything. I actually did fit in here. And I could have did it a little bit better if I would have angled it. But this is why we call it the bowl. I call it that. If you notice, the propellers are just at the height of the walls here. And I can actually climb up. This is real convenient. To be able to climb up like this, peek over, and shoot. I got good eyes on that city and the road coming from the other city. And also, I got eyes on the trader, which is right there. But I can walk up any one of these walls because it's just an angled floor, basically. And the beauty of landing the helicopter inside this bowl system is once you have it down in here, nobody from the ground can actually shoot at your helicopter. And it's real essential with the AI that roam around here. The minute you get in your vehicles, the AI, if they're in the vicinity, they'll start shooting at you. So if you're trying to land or take off, in this case it's taking off, the minute you get in your helicopter and try to take off and you don't realize that there's maybe an AI sitting down the road or something, if this was a flat roof and I'd hopped in to start up the vehicle, the minute I hopped in they would start shooting at me. Well, they don't now because they cannot see me. They do not have line of sight. It may still alert them, and they may fire at me once I'm in the air, but at that point, I'm already in the air. You know, I've already cleared the height of a metal floor, basically, so then I can take off pretty quickly and not really have to worry about too much. So that's the point of the bowl system there. And I think that's it, guys. This one I kind of threw together. I had the idea of the bowl-shaped roof in mind when I built this. When I built it, I wasn't too keen on how it was going to pan out, because obviously I couldn't build from...
I am not in danger, Skylar. I am the danger. A guy opens his door and gets shot. You think that of me?
My phone just went off.
I am the one
Hold
who
on
knows.
just a second here. Alright, so yeah, I built it with the idea of the bull in mind, but it being the fact I couldn't build it from the top down, it became pretty difficult to try to come up with the actual plan. But it worked out. I think it worked out. I think maybe I could build it better now that I know how I built this. I think I probably, if I was to build this again, I would probably build these at a lesser angle. I think they're at 30 degrees now. I would probably build them less than that angle, because some vehicles have an issue climbing up these and turning at the same time. So going straight up is a bit difficult, but it's doable. I've done it. So that's it, guys, and let me know what you think in the comments below. Maybe what you would do to improve it, or if you like it, if you don't like it. I'm always up for criticism, guys, on these bases. And if you got an idea for a vector build base, or maybe a location to build a base, you want a good idea of a base in a certain location, please leave a comment below, because I'm running out of ideas myself, to be honest with you, and I love to build. So give me some ideas, guys. That would be great. Thanks for watching.